Hi there. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of switching between organizations and showing you what the supplier or delivery partner view looks like, just so that you've got an idea of that and you can maybe help support the suppliers and delivery partners that you're working with. So we have this little toggle here, which is in the sidebar in the web interface, and it's actually in the top bar in the mobile interface. And this allows you to switch between organizations. So let's say, for example, you're working with a city region of some kind on one level, and maybe you're working with your own local authority or other organization on another level, and they've both got separate data. You'd be able to, with the same login, click on the switcher and click on the organization you want to work with to see just the data from that organization. So it's a convenient way to work with more than one organization at a time. And in this case, I'm doing an unusual thing, and I've got an example council and an example sort of supplier, and I can flick between those. But it's just for my convenience for this demo. So you've seen the sort of the public sector interface and what you can do in there. This is the supplier or delivery partner interface, at least from the point of view of an admin at that organization. And if you've seen the earlier videos, you'll remember that these organizations are independent organizations, have their own functionality. They can be part of more than one. They can be available to be selected as a supplier or delivery partner in more than one public sector organization in Cenefits. So they only have to log in one time and see all their stuff. So they may have one or more admins who are working in the organization. And then they can actually invite and assign their colleagues to work on particular contracts and benefits. So typically, for an SME, I imagine they probably would just have one organization in Cenefits for the whole UK, whereas maybe a large organization might have business units or regional units that represent different parts of the country, and they might have multiple organizations, one for each of their business units. But in each case, they're going to have one on one person who's an administrator who has the ability to invite their colleagues, to assign them to benefits, and to edit their colleagues and their organization name. But they can invite users, so they can invite users with their first name, last name, email address, phone number, select whether they're an admin or a user or not, and then those people will click on a unique link in an email to create their account and be available to be assigned. They can come in here and they can type in the name of the contract that they're working on, and then select one or more or all of the benefits in that contract, select their colleague, and then assign them to those benefits. So by default, the admins will be the people that will get all the email reminders asking them to submit evidence and scores, whereas if they assign one or more of their users to one or more of their benefits, then for those benefits, those users will get the email alerts and be able to submit evidence and scores instead. So actually in this case, that's how that works. They can also filter all the contracts and benefits with a filter to find exactly what they're looking for. And then as with the assessors that I've already shown you in other videos, the supplier or delivery partner can come here and they'll see any evidence here that they're due to submit personally, or any scores that they're personally due to submit here, and they'll be sent an email with a unique link which they can click to go straight through to it as well. And just to finish off, they can also download the same reports as you can at the moment, the same reports that I've shown you in the other video, except for the fact that they'll only see information that's relevant to them, only for the contracts and benefits that they're part of will they see that information. And one other thing before I go, the profile is something where you can personally change your own name and phone number and password and email address should you want to. But that's it. I think that gives you a rundown of everything that the supplier and delivery partner can do, as well as giving you a bit of an overview about the switcher. So thank you very much for your time, and I hope you've enjoyed the course and enjoy using Cenefits.